Weihai, nestled on the shores of the Yellow Sea, is renowned not only for its captivating ocean views, but also for its uniquely delicious cuisine. Each delicacy in this coastal city bears the bounty of the ocean and the ingenuity of its chefs, creating a memorable culinary experience. Amber-simmered sea cucumber. Selected high-quality sea cucumbers, a Weihai specialty, are meticulously soaked to perfection. To prepare, scallions and ginger are sautéed in hot oil, followed by a carefully simmered broth. The sea cucumber is then placed in the broth and simmered gently over low heat. Over time, the broth's essence gradually permeates the sea cucumber's texture. Finally, the broth is thickened and thickened, resulting in a rich, rosy sauce that coats every inch of the sea cucumber, resulting in a dish with a rosy hue and a rich, savory flavor. This delicacy, commonly found in high-end seafood restaurants in the harbor area, is a hallmark of Weihai cuisine. Fresh Spanish mackerel and chive dumplings. Using fresh Spanish mackerel caught that day, the tenderest parts are minced into a puree, then garnished with a touch of pork fat. For a rich texture, the unique fragrance of first harvest leeks, a Weihai specialty, perfectly offsets the fishy flavor. When preparing the filling, slowly add a special Sichuan peppercorn water, and stir clockwise until it forms a gel, ensuring the dumplings don't break during cooking. The hand-rolled dough is evenly thick, and envelopes the generous filling. The moment you bite into it, the savory flavor of the fish and the fragrant chives burst forth, and the rich broth is intoxicating. This classic delicacy can be found at many established dumpling restaurants in the city. Sizzling pan-fried buns. A batter carefully blended with sweet potato flour and mung bean flour is heated and solidified, then cut into pieces. They are pan-fried repeatedly on a special iron plate until golden and crispy on all sides. The finishing touch is a drizzle of 3-year fermented shrimp oil, served with minced garlic, sesame paste, and other condiments. The finished dish is crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. The savory flavor of shrimp oil, the spicy aroma of minced garlic, and the richness of sesame paste complement each other perfectly, creating a rich, layered taste experience. Fisherman's Double Flavor Hot Pot. Select seasonal seafood, such as yellow croaker and blackfish, are carefully prepared and slowly simmered in an iron pot. Cornmeal and bean flour are then fermented to form palm-sized dough, which is then placed on the edge of the pot. As the heat deepens, the dough forms a golden, crispy crust, absorbing the essence of the fish broth, while the fish becomes tender and flavorful, exuding a grainy aroma. This traditional fishing delicacy perfectly showcases the flavors of the mountains and the sea. Original steamed Russian oysters. Selected from Russian's plump winter solstice specialty. These oysters are simply cleaned and steamed in their shells, nourished by the golden waters of 37 degrees north latitude. These milk of the sea contain significantly more zinc than ordinary oysters. The steamed oysters are tender and plump, and served with a ginger vinegar sauce for a fresh flavor. The salty, fresh taste of the seawater and the sweetness of the oysters dance on the taste buds, leaving a lasting aftertaste. Among Weihai's seafood feasts is a stunning delicacy: golden broth sea urchin and tofu. The chef dissects fresh sea urchins and extracts the golden urchin paste. Finely diced tender tofu is placed in a casserole, carefully simmered in a rich broth, and the sea urchin paste is evenly spread over the top. Simmering gently, the sea urchin paste becomes an alluring, semi-solidified state. Finally, a garnish of edible gold leaf enhances the visual appeal and highlights the dish's elegance. This dish perfectly blends the savory flavor of sea urchin with the smoothness of tofu, creating a rich, multifaceted flavor. This delicacy is a frequent favorite at high-end seafood restaurants like Weihai Mansion. Another mouth-watering delicacy is the deep-fried oysters. Selected fresh, small oysters are drained and coated in a crispy batter made from refined flour, cornstarch, and beer. First, they are shaped in warm oil and then deep-fried at high temperature until golden and crispy, paired with a special salt and pepper sauce and fig jam. The juicy, salty, and sweet-sour flavors enhance the oyster's freshness while mitigating any greasiness. The skin is as thin as a cicada's wing, while the interior is tender and juicy, making every bite a delight for the taste buds. Weihai residents are also proud of their 8 Treasures seafood noodles. These chewy, hand-rolled egg noodles are topped with a blend of 8 seafood ingredients, including abalone, shrimp, and clams, simmered in clam broth until softened, and finally topped with crispy scallop rims. Each chopstick reveals a distinct marine flavor, with the rich broth and the chewy seafood texture, making this a truly exceptional noodle dish. The most iconic aspect of Weihai's culinary heritage is its traditional shrimp paste, made with premium hawk claw shrimp and sea salt. It's marinated according to traditional methods and naturally fermented in ceramic jars for 3 years. The resulting dish is deep brown, has a dense texture, and exudes a unique marine aroma. It can be enjoyed as a side dish or as an addition to any dish, adding a unique twist to any home-cooked meal. The most popular dish at the night market is the charcoal grilled squid. Selected pen-shaped squid are skewered into a U-shape and repeatedly grilled over charcoal until crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. A sprinkle of perilla seed powder complements the squid's charred aroma perfectly, paired with an ice-cold beer. This dish is the perfect summer evening indulgence.